A moment meant to celebrate unity across the Commonwealth suddenly turned into a powerful display of anger and protest outside one of Britain's most historic churches. On March 9th, senior members of the royal family gathered at Westminster Abbey for the annual Commonwealth Day service. Among those arriving were King Charles III, Prince William, and Catherine, Princess of Wales, joined by several other royals. But instead of only cheers from the crowds, another message dominated the scene. Just outside the Abbey, members of the anti-monarchy organization Republic staged a bold demonstration. Rows of bright yellow signs rose above the crowd, immediately drawing attention. The message across the banners was impossible to ignore. What did you know? The protest targeted the royal family's connection to the scandal surrounding Prince Andrew and his association with the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. Other posters carried direct anti-monarchy slogans, questioning the institution itself and demanding accountability. For many watching, the protests overshadowed the ceremony taking place inside the Abbey. The Commonwealth Day service had already been expected to attract intense attention. It marked the largest public appearance of the royal family since the shocking arrest of Prince Andrew earlier in the year. That arrest sent shockwaves through House of Windsor, shaking one of the world's most famous royal dynasties. For centuries, members of the monarchy had remained largely untouched by criminal proceedings. The situation stunned observers and reignited debates about privilege, responsibility, and whether members of the royal family should face the same scrutiny as everyone else. The drama began on the morning of February 19th. At Sandringham Estate, police officers arrived quietly at Wood Farm, the residence where Andrew had been staying. Shortly after 8 a.m., authorities placed him under arrest on suspicion of misconduct in public office, linked to his connections with Epstein. He was then driven away in an unmarked vehicle. Within minutes, images of police activity at Sandringham spread rapidly around the world, triggering global headlines and sparking intense public debate. Inside the royal household, the news unfolded in real time. The arrest carried a powerful symbolic weight. Sandringham had long been a place associated with royal family gatherings and memories of Queen Elizabeth II. Seeing police activity at such a historic royal estate stunned many observers. Andrew was taken to Aylsham Police Station, where he spent hours in custody before being released under investigation. Photographs captured him leaving the station in the back of a vehicle, visibly withdrawn, an image that quickly spread across global media. The arrest came only months after he had already suffered a major fall from royal life. His princely title had been removed, and he had been ordered to leave Royal Lodge, the home he had occupied for years. As the investigation continued, public scrutiny intensified. Attention expanded beyond Andrew himself, reaching those around him, including his former wife Sarah Ferguson and their daughters Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Meanwhile, authorities began reviewing documents and evidence linked to the wider Epstein investigation, including materials released by the U.S. Department of Justice. The legal process could take months as investigators determine whether formal charges will follow. If prosecutors eventually move forward and a conviction occurs, misconduct in public office carries the possibility of severe penalties. At the same time, discussions have begun in government circles about removing Andrew from the royal line of succession, where he currently remains behind Prince William, his children, and Prince Harry and his children. But outside Westminster Abbey on Commonwealth Day, the legal process seemed almost secondary. The protesters' message was clear. Questions about accountability inside the monarchy are no longer staying behind palace walls. And as the royal family continues its public duties, the question raised on those bright yellow signs continues to echo across Britain. Who knew what and when?